So who is Ganesh?
Uh, yeah, hi Akshay. Thanks for this opportunity.
Uh-huh.
So I'm currently I'm working as a BI developer in Impetus technology. Previously, I worked in DXC technology.
Uh-huh.
So this is my first switch in my
Okay.
career.
Mhm. So,
So
so
this could be small int.
yep. Super, super. Short and sweet. No worries at all. So I'm just curious, bro. The main thing is like shortlisting your resume. So how was your preparation in preparing this CV? Like, what was the keywords and like how was your strategy in preparing this CV, bro? So what was your thought
Okay.
on that? Yep.
So initially, I made one resume.
Uh,
Once I thought of planning for a switch,
uh,
so I started preparing my resume. Okay.
okay.
So by seeing my resume, I felt like, okay, it's very good. The format is good. Context is good. Content is good.
Uh-huh.
It will be shortlisted easily.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not getting any calls from,
Also.
not even from Naukri, LinkedIn, anywhere.
Uh,
Even from when I try to apply from career site, no one,
mhm.
like nowhere it's getting selected. Everywhere it's getting rejected.
Mhm.
So slowly I started seeing some videos in YouTube, attending some workshops on how to uh, make our resume in
Mhm.
order to get shortlisted and
Okay.
all. Okay. So then I used to download few resume templates. In LinkedIn, we can find some resume templates.
Mhm.
Few people they will be posting the resume template. So I collected few 3 or 4 resume
Okay.
templates.
Mhm.
So I used to take help of ChatGPT in order to
Okay.
make some sentence phrases because uh, the way we our kind of will is not so professional.
Yes. Correct.
So
Correct.
ChatGPT really helps us to make some corrections. So I used to check my ATS score.
Okay. Mhm.
So this was the initial preparations. So yeah, we can find from LinkedIn, or there are some websites where some free templates were available, like Nova Resume and all.
Okay.
So we can do our resume part from there.
Perfect. Super. So coming to this ATS score, bro, like what was the preferable score individual must have to get shortlisted?
80 and above is preferred.
It is so more
So
the score.
we should
More,
make sure.
ah,
Yeah. Sorry. Uh, so generally, it's like we will be preparing one resume and keep on applying same resume for all
mm,
the jobs.
yep.
So it will not work. Like we need to keep some efforts.
Mm,
So for every job which you're applying, we need to go through job
job
description, need to
description.
check the keywords, like whether those keywords were present in our resume or not. It will
Perfect.
really works. So initially, I made the same mistake. I used to use the same resume for all the job
Okay.
openings. So yeah, somehow in my journey, I made
Ah.
many mistakes and I sorted out few, learned few. It's all learning now.
So at what period of like let assume that you were working in this DXC, I guess last 2 years, if I'm not wrong, since some past 2 years.
No, no. In DXC, I worked for 3.5 years.
3.5 years. Okay, so when was your preparation started for a shift, bro? Like, what was the time period?
So, in 2024, from February, I started.
Okay,
Seriously, started from February.
seriously.
Previously, I used to apply.
Uh-huh.
Seriously, I started.
Okay.
Previously, I applied for one company in a month and
Uh-huh.
expecting a call back from them.
Okay.
So, from February, I started. Like every day, used to update my Naukri profile, LinkedIn. So, used to be active in LinkedIn.
Mm.
So even I took LinkedIn subscription. So
Okay.
trying to reach out through reach out to recruiters
Okay.
or a talent acquisition team. So from February I started from, but I didn't get any responses for
Okay.
3 4 months
Mm.
till July. I think I didn't get any calls. Like I got 1 or 2 calls, but based on because of my 3 months of notice period,
Uh-huh.
they're not moving my resume towards interview.
Okay.
So they used to reject my application in the
Okay.
initial phase itself.
Mm.
So in August, I started getting calls.
Okay.
So from August, I started attending interviews.
Okay.
So somehow my from February to July, I made many changes in my resume. Like I learned many things from by attending many workshops and all. Mainly I focused on resume because work wise, anyhow we are working, we are learning, we can implement something.
Yep.
But resume is the key factor, right, in order to get shortlisted. So I spend most of the time on my resume part.
Okay.
But still, there are many new things. Like when I reached out to my friends, their resume is even better than mine. Like I
Okay.
could feel like it's my old school style of resume.
Uh,
So still, there are many things to be make changes. So in the preparation, I used to work. Like I used to manage my work and used to prepare, spend some time on upskillment.
all right.
So mainly I focused on BI and SQL. Power BI.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
worked on Power BI for 3.4 years. So SQL. So only Power BI. Generally, I used to hear like nowadays Power BI. Because of this YouTube ads and also people were thinking we can easily learn only with Power BI. We can easily get job, but it
Mm.
doesn't work.
Yep.
So with the BI tool, we need to have some DB like database knowledge like SQL.
Okay. Mm.
Okay, we need to add SQL and BI. So if we add some Python,
Added
SQL,
benefit.
Power
Mm.
BI,
Yep.
machine learning, we can jump into data analytics.
Okay.
So it's like there are many things you need to add in this. So people were uh, just thinking like only Power BI will help us to enter into the job.
Mm. So like
So from August, yeah,
all right. So like what I was trying to say is like sticking to an individual tech, it's better to have a knowledge about, I mean, hands-on on other techs also. It will be added benefit.
yeah.
And you were saying something from the August onwards, you got selected.
Yeah, from August I got it. Like I started getting calls from
Okay.
multiple companies. So
Mm.
in December I joined to a new organization.
So perfect. So how your CV got shortlisted for Impetus, bro? Like after getting shortlisted, like how did you apply? Is it from the company portal or like how did you apply for this company, Impetus?
No, I got a call from Naukri only. So
Okay.
once
Okay.
I started serving notice period, right?
Mhm.
So when like it's when my notice period is about to end in 30 days, 45 to 30 days. So I got a call from Impetus Technology.
Mhm.
So after getting call, like I heard, to be very honest, I heard for the very first time the company name. I don't know about it
Okay.
before.
Mhm. Mhm.
So once I got the call, so I just started looking about it.
Company.
So I got some good feedback. Like even in Glassdoor, it's having very good reviews. I reached out to people who are working in Impetus.
Ah,
So even from there, I got very good reviews about the company, work culture, appraisal cycle, everything. It's okay,
Mhm.
fine.
All right.
So that's how like even but Impetus the interview process is just like other companies, two
Mhm.
technical and one HR.
Okay. Mhm.
So but technical part so will be a little tough. Like it's not
Okay.
like they will ask some direct questions, no, because it's not only my experience. I also reached out to many people who recently joined the organization.
Okay.
So I got a feedback like everyone they faced they felt a little tough
Okay.
for the interview.
Okay.
So there is no there is no straightforward questions. They
Okay.
used to go uh like uh what do you call
So like they might be giving a scenario, and according to that, you need to answer.
scenario yeah, exactly scenario based questions. And even I felt very tricky
Mm.
when I attended my managerial round, techno
Okay.
managerial round Impetus. So he
Okay.
initially started with technical questions.
Okay.
So not technical. Initially, we just discussed about my tech stack, had some exchange about my project work, what kind of situations I have
Okay.
faced in my like difficult hard situations in my project. How did I come up with the solutions?
Okay.
After he went to some logical questions.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, when we were in college, we used to prepare for some aptitude, right? Like
Ah,
time work, like
basic
some
mathematics.
logic based
Ah,
questions,
mm.
not mathematics, like
Logical reasoning.
tricky
Logic and
questions. Yeah,
reasoning.
puzzles,
Ah, mm.
kind of puzzles. He
Okay.
asked two to three puzzles for me. All
Okay.
of a sudden, I was completely blank out. I was not ready for that.
Okay.
It's been many days.
Ah,
That's the topic. So
ah,
all of a sudden, I turned out blank.
ah.
But the manager, right? He told me, like he given me confidence. Like
Ah.
it's easy. Just put some effort.
Mm.
So he told me to grab a pen and paper,
Okay.
write down the question. You will
Mm.
find the solution.
Okay.
So I took some 2 to 3 minutes and I got solution.
Mhm.
So okay, fine. Then later, and also he had asked me the swapping program.
Okay.
So in last 3 years, I never touched coding only.
Okay.
All of
Okay.
it's a very
Yeah.
easy code, but all
Okay.
of a sudden, like I felt completely blanked out.
It happens. Yep. Yep.
So again, he went into my tech stack
Uh,
on Power BI and SQL. He given me some scenarios.
Okay.
Yeah, it's little tough, but okay, it's we can if we are preparing, like if we focus on some preparation part, right?
Okay.
So we
Mhm.
can easily clear it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So this is kind of a overview of a hiring procedure. You mentioned that there will be two
mm.
technical. I mean, the first will be technical, second will be tech
Techno
plus
manager,
managerial, and
managerial role,
will be
and
HR.
HR.
So in that casual talk plus salary negotiation gonna happen. Correct? Huh?
Yeah, in HR salary negotiation.
Okay. So after getting shortlisting your CV, like you got a call from HR end, or it was through a mail communication. Like how did it happen?
After shortlisting,
And they like after applying your CV, after getting shortlisted, like how the notification you received from the company end, telephonic call or
they call
they called you?
they
Okay.
called me. They
Uh,
called me. Yeah, yeah. They called me.
uh,
Once like I shared my interest. Okay, they forwarded me the job description
okay.
and all everything.
Okay. So next they schedule an interview.
Uh,
Okay. So what was the platform? Is it Zoom or is it Team? On which platform it happened?
Teams. They scheduled it on Teams.
Teams. And it was online, not on site.
No, no, offline. Sorry, virtual.
Okay, virtual.
Yeah, virtual.
So how it went, bro? Like what was the question they asked you? How did you answer to those questions? Just give an insight on that. Brief insight.
Okay. So in first round, so they went with some basic questions. They
Right.
mainly focused on SQL and Power BI.
Okay. Okay.
So in SQL, they asked for some they focused on some window function kind of thing. Like they used to give us a sample data set
Hmm.
and a problem statement. We need to write a query.
Okay.
So first, window function using some row number,
Okay.
rank, tens, rank,
Okay.
uh, and some basic SQL questions only.
Okay.
Like using some group by aggregate
Okay.
functions and all
Mhm.
joins, inner joins, different kinds of
Okay.
joins. We need to
Mhm.
write the output set, what could be the output
Okay.
for some like if what is the output, like how many records will be fetched if we go for
Okay.
some inner join,
Mhm.
other kind of left join, right join, full
Okay.
join. Okay. So once the SQL part is done, so they asked me close to 6 to 7 questions on SQL.
Okay.
So once SQL is done, they moved into Power BI.
Okay.
So they given me some scenarios to write some DAX queries.
Okay.
Okay, so DAX is like just like some in Excel you used to write formulas, right? Just like
Okay.
that. DAX is a logical part in Power BI where we can implement some
Mm.
logics based like in order to make some
Triggers are kind of tax based.
logical
Trigger kind of thing. This
logical
task
part.
happened and it will be dependent on other tasks. Such kind of concept. Like
No, no, no. In Excel, we'll be writing some formulas, right?
okay.
For
Mm.
example, in order to make summation, we use
Mm.
sum of column name.
Mm.
Same thing,
Okay.
but here will be the many different functions like time intelligence functions,
Okay. Mhm.
aggregate functions,
Mhm.
uh, there
Understood.
filter function,
Understood.
different kinds of tags.
Okay.
So they mainly focus. So if you are a beginner, if you are starting your career having 2 years of experience,
Okay.
uh, they won't focus more on DAX. But
Okay.
if you are 3 and above, they will focus more on DAX
Tax.
queries,
Okay. Mm.
data modeling, like
Okay.
Power Query, data modeling,
Okay.
Power transformations using Power Query.
Okay.
So some basic Power BI questions, some direct questions, some
Okay.
scenario-based questions.
Mm.
Once it's done, I got a short like a call from HR, like, okay, you are done, clear with the first round. We'll move to the second round.
Okay.
They said like techno managerial again same, but here the sequel the complexity is little like complexity got increased. Like
Okay.
it's not basic. We can expect some
Advanced
like
level.
some intermediate kind
Yeah.
of intermediate
Yeah.
problems, some two intermediate SQL problems, and even in Power BI, there are some advanced questions
Okay.
like some. complex scenarios
Okay.
and some logical based question, puzzle kind of thing, as I mentioned.
Do you remember those question, bro? If by any chance, the advanced question which asked it,
Which one?
techno managerial questions. Do you remember?
Uh, okay. Not exact, not exact
Just
problem statement,
sample,
but
yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
yeah. Like uh, he asked me, "Where are you from?" Okay,
Okay.
I said, "I'm from Andhra, Hindupur." Okay,
Okay.
he told me like there is a bus travel agency.
Okay.
Okay, they're having buses. One bus from Bangalore to Hindupur
Okay.
at one time, and another bus from Hindupur to Bangalore another time.
Okay.
And there is one more bus from Bangalore to Mysore and one more bus from Bangalore to Hyderabad.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, so here I need the output. The output should be like if A, B, and if destination and arrival,
Okay.
departure and arrival and departure.
Okay.
Uh, sorry, what do you say?
Starting
Destination.
point and ending point. You can mention like that.
Okay,
Ah.
okay, okay. Starting and ending point. Okay. Uh, if the places name were same. For
Hmm.
example, Bangalore to Hindupur and Hindupur to Bangalore.
Ah.
The places were same.
Same.
Only the points were different. Starting and
Destination.
ending
Ah.
points were different.
Yeah.
In that case, I need to have only one entry.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, and so, for example, if we consider Bangalore to Hindupur and Hindupur to Bangalore should not be in the output set,
Okay. Mm-hmm. Only the just.
and rest two like one record I need to have
Okay.
with the
Mm.
same A and B names. Okay,
Okay.
and Bangalore to Mysore and Bangalore to Hyderabad should be sure. So only three records should be in my results.
Output.
So
Okay.
something kind of
Ah.
this is a problem statement you have given. So
Okay.
using some window function, so we can
Okay.
easily
Mhm.
solve it.
Okay. So this was basically they were trying to check your SQL query knowledge by asking this kind of
Yeah,
scenario.
yeah,
Okay, so main focus was given on your SQL plus the Power BI tech stack.
yeah,
All right. So first, the technical round was a moderate level of question, and the techno managerial was like kind of advanced level queries.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so apart from this, nothing they asked. Only on this tech stack they asked.
Uh, so in SQL, again some
Mhm.
window functions only.
Okay.
He asked two questions on window function, and in Power BI he given me some scenarios like, no, first thing he asked like, what is the challenge you faced in your previous organization while working in Power BI? So I
Okay.
explained one situation where I got stuck and team took more time to get the solution.
Okay.
So for a few minutes it went like a discussion
Okay.
rather than an interview. So I
Mhm.
used to tell him a solution. So he used to come up with a question, just like a client. Client, okay, Ganesh, if this is the thing, right? So why this is not implemented before?
Okay. Mhm.
So if we implement this, right, what could be the like positives and negatives?
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. Kind of a same
So
thing,
the
scenario based question.
discussion,
Uh,
yes, yeah,
so they will be
discussion
asking the
happened.
scenario. Yeah. So like what
Yeah,
I was saying is like they'll be mentioning the scenario and they will be checking how you're gonna react to that specific
yeah.
scenario. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like he checked what kind of involvement I have, like how much I involved to get how
Mhm.
much I involved in that particular
Okay.
situation, what were my inputs, what could be the backup plan if something goes wrong,
Okay. Mhm.
uh, kind of things he mainly focused.
Okay. So it was in the techno managerial round, correct?
Yeah, yeah, techno manager.
Okay. So how long it went? Technical plus techno manager.
Yeah, both technical and techno manager both went for around 45 to 50 minutes.
Okay. Approx 1 hour.
Yeah,
So
approximately.
these were online on itself, not like not going to the off. I mean,
No,
company.
no, online, online,
Online. So
online.
each round is a knockout round, elimination round.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, super. So after
No
completion
second
of
chance.
your techno managerial, the final was HR.
Headset.
So how was your HR interview experience? The final round.
So, actually, to be very honest, I really like the way they're from the HR department. So usually, so in my switching process, right, I gone through HRs from different companies,
Okay.
but HR department from this company, like a talent acquisition team, right? They are very responsive.
Okay.
Like they respond very well. They used to pick up calls. They used to send the follow-up emails. Like if
Okay.
you drop a mail immediately in 1 or 2 days, they used to respond back. I really like the way, and even onboarding process, everything is very smooth. Like before joining, also like one HR called me. He
Mhm.
just took all the details from me, like how where
Okay.
I am staying,
Mhm.
everything. I really like this HR response from this company.
Okay. All right.
So HR discussion, initially she explained about the company, so
Okay.
what kind of projects will be working, and about the office culture, and appraisal cycles, work-life balance, everything she explained, and
Okay.
salary
So
negotiation part.
it was a casual talk, just a
Casual talk.
discussion on your role and responsibilities and what the task you can expect, and finally the salary
Yeah.
negotiation. That's it.
Uh,
So,
Even for HR, it went for almost 40 minutes. Like
okay.
you can imagine, how clear they are before starting.
Ah,
Generally, HR call will not extend more than 10-15 minutes, and it could be telephonic mostly.
so detailedly they
They
have
schedule a
explained.
call.
Yeah.
Yeah, very detailed explanation.
All right. So let assume that coming to the main talk, the salary negotiation. So how did it occur, bro? Like, let assume that being a fresher, let assume that I am changing the company. So this is the main challenges where we lose the opportunity. We don't know how to negotiate. We don't know how to approach the final package to the HR. So when they ask what is your expectation, we are like we give a random number without giving a thought. So in this
Uh-huh.
round, especially the HR in the salary negotiation, so how we should make up our mind and how we should negotiate. So what was your thought in the salary negotiation? Yep.
So it's completely based on performance.
Yep.
Like how did you performed in your technical, like previous rounds? Okay, so if you're outstanding, you can expect around, if it's an MNC, if it's
Ah,
not a product based company, if it is an MNC,
mm,
you can expect around 40 to 50% of hike from your current CTC.
correct. It is okay.
It's the best deal.
Best deal. Huh?
So
Okay.
during COVID, we have seen some
Okay.
100%,
Mm, mm,
120% even for
mm,
MNCs, but
mm.
now situations were like before,
Okay.
like
Mm.
uh like standard calculation they used to do number of year of experience into
Yes.
3 or 2.75. This is
Okay.
a standard calculation
Mm.
they generally organization used to for salary
Okay.
part, right?
Okay.
So if you perform well in the technical and initial rounds, you
Mm.
can ask quote for about 50 to 60. So we can quote higher
Depends on.
if there is budget. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. If there is budget and they feel we are the right candidate, we will
Okay.
be getting. So if
All
they
right.
are having budget and we ask for 20-30%, we
Ah,
are losing some opportunity.
all right.
So we will quote high. Nothing wrong in that. If
Okay.
there is budget, they will give, or else they will start negotiating and we
Appreciate.
can close up at the
All right.
right deal.
Chalo. So, guys, we also have done DXC Technologies in interview experience. So, it was Ganesh's first company, so which we did 2 years back, almost 2 years back. So, link
Yeah, yeah, two
where it will
years.
be popping if you want to go and have a look into that. In that, we have discussed everything, the interview procedure, the salary package, everything we have covered in that video. So, just go and come back here and just do a calculation that he may expect 40 or 50 or 60% of hike to his previous CTC. And any discussion happened on this location allocation, Ganesh?
Yes, they no, no. Initially, the opening job vacancy is for Bangalore, so I'm good with Bangalore.
Okay.
Uh, it's a hybrid mode. Company is a
Okay.
hybrid mode.
Which
So
area?
initially, it's in Bellandur EcoSpace.
The Vilandur. Okay. Beside
Yeah,
Eco World, Adarsh Farm.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Super. Perfect. So that's it. That's
So
it
in
about Sarah.
sorry,
You're saying something?
no, no. In Bangalore there is only one branch.
Okay.
In Indore, there are in Indore it's a very big company actually.
Indore.
There are three. In Indore, the tech park name is only Impetus.
Impetus. All right. So in the Bangalore, we have only one branch. That is in the Bellandur.
Only one in EcoSpace. Yeah.
Okay. Super. So anything we are missing, bro? Technical is done, techno managerial is done, HR is done. Anything we are missing?
I think we covered almost everything.
Okay, so any tips to our audience, bro? Like, what are the skill set they need to prepare before applying for this company, or if a fresher is applying, I mean, for
Okay.
an experienced candidate applying for this company, what should be their skill set, brush up procedure they need to follow? Any suggestion to them?
Like nothing specific, just follow their tech stack, which they are good at. Just
Okay,
keep practicing, doing
okay,
some more projects.
or just prepare according to the job description.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Have
it.
hands
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that's it.
All right.
Uh,
So,
Hands-on is important.
so how is the working mode currently? Is it work from home, office, hybrid? How is it?
So it's hybrid actually. 2 days every week we need to go for 2 days.
Okay. So cab facility is there? Huh?
No, shuttle service is there, but cab facility there is no cab facility as
Okay.
of now.
Chalo.
Because from Ecospace entrance to my office there is 2.5 kilometers, close to 2.5.
Uh-huh.
So there is shuttle service, cab service. It's not yet started.
Chalo. So I guess we covered pretty much everything. And in coming days, if you receive any update from the Ganesh, we're gonna do part two of this video. And Ganesh, really appreciate you, man, for taking time and joining us. So Ganesh is my senior, so he have taken time and joined us today. So really appreciate you, Ganesh, for taking time and joining us today.
Yeah. And I'm glad even to be part of this video actually. And thanks for like there are many postpones happened for this video to
Yeah, yeah.
happen.
So
Yeah.
we are planning since
Thanks
from.
for your patience actually.
No worries, no worries. It happens. So finally, it happened. That is the good part. Chalo then.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, guys, I will be attaching Ganesh LinkedIn profile in the description. You can connect with him, get inputs from him for your preparation. So definitely he gonna support you. And we do have a Telegram community. Link will be given in the description. And if you're not a subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon and subscribe. Ganesh, once again, thank you, man, for taking time and joining us today.
Actually.
Chalo, yeah,
Thank
guys.
you.
This is all about today's talk. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.